Hi everybody, I'm Emma Devine and I'm a divisional leader with Usborne Books at Home. I've been with Usborne for 8 years now, running my Usborne business. I absolutely love it, and I've come on today to show you the contents of your starter kit. So if you decided to become an Usborne organiser yourself, to join Usborne, these are the books that you get in your starter kit. You pay £48 for your starter kit. It's a one-off payment and you get a big box of books and stationery worth £150 that are all yours to sell on at full price and keep the profit. So it's basically your pop-up bookshop. So I'll talk you through what's in there. You get catalogues in there as well as the books. This is our 2020 catalogue. It's got all the books in there. We do over 3,000 altogether, from baby all the way up to young adult. You can take orders from any of these books and you get 24% commission on them. So you've got fiction books, you've got the English Learners editions, activity books, sticker books, foreign languages, baby books, preschool, history, summer, Christmas, geography, everything is in there. So this is really useful to when you do decide to join, because hopefully you will. You can sit and have a look through there and just get an idea about all the books we do. Because you can't possibly know every single book in there, even after you've been doing it for 8 years. There's still ones sometimes I think, oh, not seen that one before. So this is really useful. And what they've done with the books in the starter kit is they have given you a really good selection of books that represent the catalogue the best. And most of these books are part of a series. So if somebody asks you for a certain book in a series that you haven't seen, generally you'll have a book sort of in your starter kit, so you can have a look through that and have a good idea about the rest of the series. So we'll go through them. First off, you have looking after your mental health. This is probably my biggest seller so far. It's a really, really popular book because it's a really important topic and it's something we need to focus on with young children, and I think it's something that we're focusing on more and more. Not only this, I've also done some mental health books for younger children about feelings and friendships and family, and we've also got an unworry book which comes alongside this, which is for I think 8+, the unworry book, and that's like a scribble book, so you can write down things, write your worries on a shelf and then sort of park them on there. There's a paper you can just scribble on and get all your frustration out. But this one, looking after your mental health, it's for 9+. It includes loads of really useful information, and I think it just helps children realise they're not alone. If they're not feeling great, if they're feeling depressed or anxious, they're not on their own with it. Talks about how you feel, who you are, in the mirror, friends, family, sex and romance, on the internet, mental health problems, depression, anxiety, eating disorders, and then at the end there's some help, some websites you can go onto to get help or numbers they can call, and it sort of tells them who to speak to. So very important book, very popular with parents, children and schools. The next one we've got in here is The Wizard of Oz. It's from Usborne Young Reading Series 2. Our reading series is fantastic. It goes from just starting out to up to kind of more confident readers. This is from Series 2, so this is for children who are starting to get a bit more confident in their reading. It's The Wizard of Oz, which is a tale that we all know. Gorgeous illustrations. So as you can see, there's a bit more text in there, so it's for children that are starting to get a bit more confidence in their reading. So that's that one. This is from our phonics range. We do lots and lots of phonics books. This one's Poodle Draws Doodles. Again, very popular with schools, and they're for children just sort of starting out learning to read and starting to learn their phonics. So as you can see, they're very bright, very colourful, really funny, engaging, interesting stories. So yeah, they're fantastic, and they're all sort of done with some reading consultants, so they're not just kind of written any old way. And there's a little bit about phonics as well, so a parent's guide at the end and websites you can go onto for more information. Little Stickadelly Dressing Mermaid. We do lots of Stickadelly dressing books. They're lovely. We do mermaid, fairy, unicorn. There's lots of different ones. They're fantastic for if you're going out with your children and you want to keep them entertained. You can just kind of keep them in your handbag and just get them out. Shiny pages. So you've got all the scenes there, and then at the end you've got all the stickers to add in. So yeah, very popular. Unipiggle. This has just been added to the starter kit. This is a new book. It's hilarious. I read it with my daughter. It's really, really funny. It's about a princess who has to choose a unicorn to be her, like her pet. And she doesn't like any of the unicorns. They're all a little bit kind of snobby, and she doesn't like the personalities. But she meets Unipiggle, who is a cross between a unicorn and a pig, and that's the one she wants, much to her mum's horror. So as you can see, it's really bright, really colourful, really funny, so it makes you laugh out loud. And this is going to be the beginning of a series 2. There's going to be 2 more within this series, so that's a good one. This is a big one, the Big Picture Book of General Knowledge, and this is fascinating. It's full of facts for children that like facts. Just to read some out for you. So you've got the natural wonders of the world. If an earthquake happens under the sea, it can cause towering waves to fall, called a tsunami. You've got facts on sports. You've got facts on history, music, who's who, myths and monsters. In the 18th century, a Scottish earl named Lord Dunmore added a dome-shaped, like pineapple, to his summer house. Random fact there for you. The Library of Congress in Washington is the largest library in the world. I went there last year. Its books fill 1,349 kilometres, 838 miles of shelves. So it's just packed with facts. It's absolutely fascinating. So again, it's a good one. Peep Inside the Sea. This is from our Peep Inside range. They also do, again, Peep Inside the Zoo, Peep Inside the Castle, Peep Inside the Farm, Peep Inside Bugs' Homes. There's lots of little ones. So you can see the little sort of cutout holes there, and you can see the fish on the other side. Lots of flaps to lift, lots of little facts about the sea. So we've got, in warm places, fish bustle around, the jewel bright coral, a hungry shark is hunting for lunch. And then you flip the flap. Not if I puff out my spikes. Yellow fish nibbling dirt for other animals to clean them. Who are they cleaning today? It's the turtle. So yeah, that's a lovely little book. Very popular series for children. I think that one's 18 months and upwards. This is one from our adult fiction range, young adult fiction. It's Holly Bourne. She writes a lot of Usborne's young adult fiction books. They're extremely popular. She's a fantastic writer. She's an award winner. This one is When Audrey Meets Harry. It's the start of a truly cinematic romance, or is it? Audrey knows that Harry is every movie cliche rolled into one, but she still chooses to let him into her heart. So there's a lot about sort of teenage relationships in there. She writes about mental health. She writes about abuse within relationships. So again, a really important book for sort of younger adults or teenagers to read. That's Not My Llama. You probably know That's Not My Book, because it's the most famous of all the Usborne books. We do about 60 now, I think. There's lots and lots of different ones. The next one coming out is Bus, and after that is Kangaroo, which I have. I shouldn't have, because it's not out till the summer, but I managed to get it last week at some Usborne training because I won a competition. But yeah, we do lots and lots of different ones. They are for little ones, they are touchy-feely, so there's little patches on every one that they can touch. They have to find a little mouse on every page. So there it is, little white mouse, which little ones love to do. You just go back to them again and again. It's good because it's describing words. So like here it says, that's not my llama, its fur is too tufty. It's very hard to describe to a little one what tufty means, but if they're feeling tufty as they're hearing the word tufty, it really helps them to learn. So yeah, these are just brilliant, and we get really excited every time a new That's Not My book comes out. We've got Pirate Pat from the very first reading. So again from the reading programme, but these are for children just starting to read. So in these ones, they're really good because they've got a bit that the adult reads and then a bit that the little one reads. So just the simple bits for the children just starting to read. I am Pat. So again, there's one for you to read and then one for the child to read. I did it. So it really does help to give them confidence and feel like they're actually, you know, reading a book alongside you. That's some of the other ones they do in that series. And at the end, you have guidance notes for parents. and also some puzzles to check the children's comprehension of the story. So choose the right word for each picture, Sam, sad, and they have to choose the words. So just to check they're actually kind of understanding what they read really at the end, so they're very good. Wipe Clean Alphabet. We do lots and lots of different Wipe Clean books. Wipe Clean Numbers, Wipe Clean Learning to Write. This one is for children just learning their alphabet. So they trace over the letters and then they can wipe them clean afterwards. So it's fantastic for helping them with their pen control. So that one's alphabet. These do go down very well, the Wipe Clean books. Junior Illustrated Science Dictionary. They still come in, there are a lot of books in here. And sorry if I sound like I'm rushing, but I just don't want to bore you. I don't know how you could be bored with all these beautiful books. So this is for Key Stage 2 and upwards. They're fantastic homework helpers. They're random access, so you can just dip in and out if you want to just read some science facts. It's got life cycles, materials, metals, gravity, light, and they're just brilliant for parents as well. There's the maths and the English ones as well. For me especially, I'm not very good at maths, so when my children are struggling with the maths homework, I've always got an Usborne book to get out to help them out with it. So these are very good. Magic painting, again part of a series. We sell lots and lots of magic painting books. This one's just general magic painting, but we do unicorns, under the sea, Poppy and Sam, magic painting, magical creatures. There's lots and lots of different ones. This is just the general one, but all you need is water. You have a little bit of cardboard at the back, so you put it underneath the sheet you want to do, and then it doesn't go through to the other page, and then you have a black and white page. You dip the brush in water, and that's all you need, just water. So you put it on. And a lot of the magic painting books you see are a little bit like rubbishy, maybe just come out slightly grey, but these are extremely bright and colourful. They use magic ink from Indonesia to make them very colourful. So they're brilliant, and they're mess free. And they're great again for if you're going out and you just want something to keep the little ones entertained. You just need a paintbrush and a little pot of water. Another activity book for little ones is the fingerprint activities. So you've got all your ink down here. You can take this bit off the top and then stick it on again afterwards. So again, this is just one to keep them busy if you just want a little bit of time to go off and have a cup of tea or just get some cleaning done. So give this girl more freckles. So they just dip the finger in there and then fingerprint. Add rosy cheeks using the tip of your finger. Make a nest. So you draw a little nest for the birds and put some eggs into it. Fill these pages with dinosaurs, so it shows them how to do it by using the fingers and the ink, and then they draw the tail on and the legs and the neck afterwards. Some lovely books. And again, part of the series. Living in Space, part of the beginners series. So this is obviously all about space. Lots of children are fascinated with space. They do lots of different ones, history ones, geography related ones, animal ones. They are really sort of simple texts, full of interesting facts. It's not too much text at once, so they're popular with the more sort of reluctant readers, or maybe children that might have dyslexia, because they're not big chunks of text. They're split up with pictures, so they're not as daunting to read. But yeah, lots of children are very interested in space, so that's a good one. 3 more to go. We have Write Your Own Storybook. I love these. My little ones have been doing these for years. Well, they're not little now, they're 9 and 12, but they've been doing these for years. Again, part of a series, so you've got Write Your Own Ghost Stories, Write Your Own Adventure Stories, Make Your Own Comics. There's lots of different ones that they do. This is just a Write Your Own Storybook, and it helps them to come up with ideas to write their own stories. They can write in the book. It is a workbook. They've got things about, this one's time travel, making up a character, so you make up your own character in your story, so you talk about their appearance, their personality, their goals. Make your own comic strip, so you can write your own little comic there. Some blank pages, so you can write your own stories in there. Story writing toolkits. Family fortune, so it gives you some ideas, like imagine your family suddenly inherit lots of money. There's a catch, you also inherit something else, something that turns your life upside down, and then they have to write a story about it. So these are fantastic for little budding authors. So you never know, if you can sell that book to a child, they might turn into the next J.K. Rowling or the next big author. You just never know. That's why it's quite exciting, this job, because you could be having a massive impact. Well, you are having a massive impact getting these books out into the world. second to last, we have the Busy Train book. So this is a toy and a book. These just fly off our stalls. You have a little toy in there, you can see, so that's a little pull-back train. You open the book out and there's 4 different tracks. So you just put it on here, pull it back, and then the train whizzes all the way around the track. And they do a few, they do racing cars, plane, fire engine that's got sounds as well. So they're really, really good fun. They're big, they're chunky, they're impossible to break. So yeah, they're just really fun. Like I say, they just fly off. Very last one, See Inside Your Body. This is one, again for me, that always just flies off stalls. Or it's one that when you speak to people, they're like, oh, I've got that one. It's every sort of family has this book somewhere in their library. It's got all the different parts of the body, and it's lift the flap as well. So here you've got the lungs, so you lift the flap and there's little fats all the way through, pumping blood, bones and muscle. The lift the flap are great because it keeps children engaged. They're not just reading, they're doing something physical as well, which keeps them engaged in what they're reading about. So yeah, and again, you could sell this book to a future doctor. You just don't know what you're going to spark inside young people when you sell them these books. So, sorry, that went on a bit longer than I hoped it would, but there are a lot of books in here. So you get all this for £48 and a website as well, so you can sell the books via your website, and everything you need to start your own business. It's fantastic, we have a lot of fun. Like I say, I've been doing it for 8 years now, and I do it on a full-time basis, and I can't imagine doing anything else. So thank you for listening. If you decide to join Usborne, please speak to the person who showed you this video, and they can show you how to sign up. Okay, thank you. See you later. Bye.